We are live here in San Diego. You can see the palm trees in the background and the nice bright sun. It's a very nice day. It is the Streamers Weekend, one of the once a year where people come around from all over the world to celebrate the streamings. And I will be very limited because I don't have my backup batteries as I plan this trip out here. I'm originally out of from New York, but I am here in San Diego, and I am not in the convention center. I was there yesterday, so today I'm on IRL streaming. So if it says music, that is not what we'll be doing today. It'll be a short stream, and right now let's take a look at this train coming in. You hear that sound? That's the train in the far background coming in, and that's what you see here. So we'll take a look at that as I'm talking. It is a nice Sunday evening and here in San Diego. We're right next to the coming in. That's giving the alarm, and where they had the crosswalk right over there. The gates came down, so traffic can't come in. And here comes the train to the little train station stop. And if I'm a pedestrian, as I am right here, I'm able to cross. And you hear that ringing bell echoing. I'm going to stand right here in the center. And let's do a reversal so you can see the train completely. We're going to do a limited amount of those. All right, so we're going to see the train right there as it proceeds to take off from the train stop. We're in I guess you could say downtown San Diego area. So I think I've taken this a long time ago, this train. I haven't done so in recent times, but when I was out here as a very young man, I think I took this train once or twice. And look at the bicyclist. See, he just sped right across. And now there they go. They're getting ready to take off. You see the train, San Diego. There they go. And there they are. So a lot of traffic. So let's take a view. Look at that sun. That sun's probably going to set in a couple hours, in about 3 hours. I don't know the local time it is right now, but hopefully the sound is good. I think it's good. You're hearing some of that bicyclist. He's doing a little whirly, twirly, swirly. Here comes another train coming in. There they go. You can see the sun glisten right off the side of that tall building over there. And now you see these gates come up. And that's the cycle of how things are done here, crossing these train tracks. And I'm going to walk over there by the water, so we'll see a little bit of that. Is there a crosswalk here? I guess there is. Look at that little trolley on wheels. And there it goes. It stops right there before it crosses. Now it continues on. There he goes. And traffic here tends to be kind of chaotic, being that it is one of the big cities here in the United States. Welcome to San Diego, as the sign says right there. There you go. All right, so we're back, and we need to cross over. So behind me is the gas lamp district area. I'm not going to walk around it, but I do see it says no pedestrian crossing. So I need to cross over here. So I cannot cross where I was just standing. It was a good viewpoint. I have to wait for the green light here, then I could cross over there. Yeah, San Diego is very relaxed and chill for the most part. The scene, the outdoor scene is here is you know, indicative of the kind of cities that we are living in. I'm gonna make this a short stream, so we're just gonna walk to a few places around nearby here, because then my battery is going to get drained very quickly as I'm streaming on several platforms. Let's quickly cross over. I'll run over there. So get over here. Oh, I missed that green. So we'll walk back off of there. Oh yeah, so right now a lot of people, they're very happy. It looks like they must have won their game, San Diego Padres. So they have the stadium, baseball stadium nearby, and a lot of this traffic is from the people who just watched the game. So it's an interesting thing. I know they had a game there last night, and there was a lot of people that were there watching the game. Thousands of people. And for this weekend, we had the streamers convention. Not naming names, because I am on several platforms, so I won't give any names. All right, now we could cross, and the sidewalk has a automatic voice. So anyway, now we're in a little bit of shade, and we will not walk towards the convention center. We'll walk away and around it. Away from it and around it. Wait. I wonder if I walk that way. Nah. We'll just walk on the outskirts of these hotels that are around here.
Oh, wait, is that the building?
Yes. And now we're waiting for the green light to cross. Who's going first? Let's see, is it a crosswalk or these cars that are looking to cross? Oh, people get the chance first. Here we go. One of the nice things about down here is you have so much type of flowers and vegetation. It looks it's a very, very cool day out here. The nighttime is very cool as well. They have a number of hotels in these areas. Very pricey. As you can imagine, I decided not to even consider these hotels because it's just way over too high. in cost. So that's how it looks. The sun. Can I see anybody in chat? Yee Luna, hello. Let me see if I quickly cross. Yeah, here in San Diego, and I'm just started to do a little walk. I'm not in TwitchCon. I'm on the outskirts of it because I bought a ticket for yesterday, and my circumstances, I wasn't there for more than a few hours. So, you know, the TwitchCon tickets is quite expensive. $160 for just for one day, and if you buy a 3-day pass, you could spend $240. But I wasn't gonna able to do that. It's just overpriced, those tickets. It should be like $20, $30, $40. But you know, it's I guess they wanted to make a profit and whatever, pay for the convention center for all that security they have, the needless security. Well, you can't say needless, it's over excessive with the security. And so I can imagine all the expense of that itself was drove the cost to be high, and for them to make a profit for TwitchCon, I'm sure they wanted to double or triple to recover or to gain some sort of what do we call it? Are there a lots? Yeah, there are lots. There's definitely thousands. Yeah, definitely not practical to pay $240 for 3 days, or even just for one day. 160 is just quite expensive. I almost didn't buy any ticket, and I was just gonna walk around it like I'm doing right now. But I just had like as I was about to do stream, this was like 2 hours ago, I ended up talking to this person, a Jehovah's Witness, and I listened to him. You know, I didn't put off people like I'm not interested or whatever. I listened to him earnestly. He could tell that I did, and I gave him, and he was doing a message, his message of what his beliefs are in, and his beliefs. But I'm very strong in my own opinion of things, and I wouldn't want to preach religions onto people. So I do not speak about religion, but I'm going to discuss it as a topic of general discussion in anything, and any politics and news and other things. That is when I have the opportunity to do. So I had a 2.5, 3 hour discussion on the sidelines, right where we started, where we started off from that train station, and it wasn't. Look at this. We're at the marina. Let me see if I can flip this over. We could take a look at this over here. Flip it to the rear. All right, so we're getting a nice broad view. You see the palm trees behind these major what you call it, hotels. All right, and then you got the marina right down here, and you have a nice long walk, a cement walkway all the way down, going that way, and that goes past the convention center in the back of it. Maybe we should walk around that way. Let's take a quick look on this side. The sun, look, because you can see in the far distance, not too well, but there's some kites. Can I zoom in over there? See those kites? Yeah, they look like little tadpoles in the water over there. And then so anyway, this is a marina, lots of boats. Zooming back out, right here next to the water. Let's get a slow view. Yeah, the sun looks bright, so bright. I can't look directly into it. I did as a little kid, a young 12-year-old. And I wonder if you could make out that seagull that's right on top of that boat. Look at that seagull. Right on a boat, just chilling, looking around. Maybe they'll do some fishing, maybe they won't, maybe they'll... Anyway, zooming back out. Welcome everybody to the stream. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. And right here you see, there it is. So do you guys want to see me while I talk, or just want to see the whole view as I'm walking around? Hello. Alright, so you can see people walking from either the San Diego Padres game, and they're walking along this marina path right alongside the water over here. Yeah, very, very bright. It's very bright out here. No rain. There was no rain and no kind of type of weather elements other than the bright sun and the very cold nights where you need at least a sweater. And I know this is San Diego, but right next to the water it gets pretty cool, very cool. Or I definitely people will definitely have to either have a nice light jacket or a thick sweater to warm them up. And I know right around here, all this shrubbery, you see some you know, as that guy has blasting on his bicycle Jehovah's message. So it's so let's take a quick pause right here for the serenity of this water. And there's a nice view from up top, from behind, where they have the TwitchCon. There's music, and there's a bar, outdoor bar behind of the convention. And I enjoyed that 2 years ago when I was there. This year I didn't really get to enjoy anything from the convention, and I didn't get to meet too many streamers. But it was definitely... No, I'm not going on a cruise. I think I'm not up for something like that right now. I just want to show the marina and the water. Very serene. And so, along with me, chat, take a quick breather. Breathe in, release, exhale, and enjoy the serenity. Alright, so we're gonna go back to our walk. So you guys want to keep it on me here. See, we're gonna walk all the way behind the convention, and we will take a quick, well, I guess we're just gonna walk around the convention, and we might call it a stream because of my battery will be going down very quickly, and then I'll need to save a little bit of my battery for important phone calls and navigation. So it'll be a very short stream, but I just wanted to take you with me, guys, to where I'm at, so we take a look at these nice boats right here. So I did not go back here 2 years ago, so now this year I'm right next to the water. Yes, it is very sunny and very beautiful. And the wind is it's very windy, but it's a nice breeze. And you can see from the trees how the breeze is taking the tree and moving the leaves and the branches. And the thing I noticed about these branches, it's not wide, it's very short. And maybe it's because they prune them along the sides of the edges. Let's see if we could zoom in to the tree, and you can see what I'm talking about, how at the base of those branches it's cut. Maybe they cut the dry branches. They prune them. So you only see the young green, the green life from those trees, and I think it has to do with maybe with the salt in the air. Maybe it dried out the branches, but it's not as big as you expect it to see in person. But you know, I guess that's how it goes. Okay, so right now, let's turn back to the direction we're walking. You see that boat just zooming out, or we're zoom out to zoom in. It's on its way out to the ocean, the Pacific Ocean. It's leaving its dock area. We're behind one of these major hotels, huge grand structures, and I'm sure that's a restaurant or something right there. That's why you hear those alcoholic bottles. A lot of boats out here, quite a number. I'm sure it probably costs a lot to own one of them. It says San Diego Hotel and Marina, one of the major hotels here. So you got a hotel next to the water, and they got, seems like they got some managing these boats, how they operate here. Nice little ramp, takes you inside the entrance. And in the far distance there's a TwitchCon, and up there you can see from down here, if you look up ahead. I'll try and zoom in once I get the clear view. Wow, I just felt the deflection of the heat of the sun against this. Let's see, do you see how so I'm walking in this spot right here, and I'm feeling the sun bounce off of that building, and this same exact spot I'm feeling the sun on the top of my head. So it's like it deflects off of that big huge hotel. Look how far it goes. I can't even see it too well because of the sun. Really, really tall. And then that sun right there, you can see is bouncing right off onto me, and I'm feeling the heat. And it's a nice feeling, because you're getting the heat to help you feel warmer from this cool breeze that we have here. And behind me is some bicycles. These bicycles are, oh, it's a boombox. And there they go cruising. And two of them have two different kinds of music they're playing, but they're going together off. And there they go. And I'm going to zoom in up there. Up there is the back of TwitchCon, where they have some music and the bar, outdoor bar. And then on the inside of TwitchCon, there's so much other things. So yesterday I took a couple pictures from up there before I was exited, and I have this wristband that says 21 and over. So to go in that area, you have to be 21 and over in that area, or else you will be restricted. Let's see. And feel free to talk and leave me comments. And for everybody's sake, I'm only going to read the chat that I can read on the Twitch. So if you're on YouTube, go ahead and leave comments. I hope it's good comments that I can reply to, as well as on Kick. So on Kick, we are streaming there as well. All the links are on each area. Let's take a quick view of this water again. And you see on the boats, there's an American flag. Lots of boats. Close-up view. Shining. Sun bouncing reflection off of them. Slowly. Yeah, it's a very nice day out here in San Diego. Right here on the marina, close to the water. Let's see so we're 25 minutes in and I lost 25% already. So I think we'll do an hour stream so I can at least have 25%. So we're gonna lose 25% more on my battery and then we'll call it a stream. So we're taking a look at the back of the marina, which is the back of the convention center and these big major hotels. I'm sure to own one of these boats, you must definitely have some sort of wealth, especially just to keep it here in dock. And then you see the comparison of these quick speedboats versus these little ones in the side. So give them some love too, you know, these little boats right here. All right, so. And it looks like that's more useful than the bigger boats, because this can take a few people right to where you need to go. So you don't need to be fancy. One of those little things will do just fine. Yep, I can hear the guys up there, all the way from down here, and you can see the that emoji hanging on that flag. Let's see if we can zoom in from here. You can see that emoji up there on the flag. The wind is blowing it a lot, so you can't really tell. But that's the back of TwitchCon right now. Can't see too much right now. But you see one person up there. I think that's the bar. That's the bar area back there. I'm gonna move out of the bicycle lane. So this is a cement walkway. So imagine usually along waters there'll be boards, walkway, board ramped walkways, and this is all cemented, which lasts a lot longer from the elements. And yeah, so it's very peaceful, nice walk. So if you're ever in San Diego, let me see if I can zoom back out. Okay, so these docks have gates to these areas. I can hear the music from a distance, from back of TwitchCon over there. Let's take a quick 360 in this area. So here you see we're in the bottom next to the water, and this is the back, and up there is the TwitchCon, right in the outdoor section. Can we zoom in there a little bit? So these guys are up there. They're eating outside, outdoors. But inside the convention, it's a lot of activities happening. Zoom back out. And you see the 360 continuing. So let's see which direction I'm in. I'm not quite sure. I wish I could manage the, instead of saying music, IRL, we just move it to IRL. But it's very serene, very calm, and nice breeze out here today. Now here's a tree with the longer branches. You can see that it's much longer, not as cut. And I want to welcome you guys into the stream. We are doing IRL in San Diego. I cannot call it TwitchCon because we're not inside. So we're walking around it. And the stairs that can lead me up there, you can see it's all fenced up. So I'm not going to walk in through the back. All right, we have to pay our fair share to enter TwitchCon. Look at these big rocks. Pretty much serves like a pier type of thing. And there's a road that goes towards back further. And the cabana is right over there, I think. You can definitely hear if you listen well. I don't think you can hear it too well. I can hear the music up there on TwitchCon. Lots of greens. Let's see, this says right here, let's come up to this. It's San Diego Symphony, Embarcadero Marina Park South. Can't really read it because of the sun. Let's see if we get in closer. There we go. I can't read it that well. There we go. Alrighty, so across here.
There isn't a thing in this world that I would rather.
Alrighty. These people are watching on the outside, the water from up there. You could definitely hear some music up there. On those little tents, they got the cabana music. And yeah. And people can eat outside as well and interact. Tell the truth, I wish I was up there, but just can't afford it. Let's turn around and get a little view of me. Alright guys, so right behind me is TwitchCon up there. Right over there. And here's some nice live music. I'm sure it's they're enjoying it. I know I did when I was up there 2 years ago. For the 3 days of TwitchCon, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 2 years ago, that was the spot that I was at the most, enjoying the live streamers who are musicians, and they performed some songs and sang, so it was great. Yeah, the big bad convention center taking up a long strip, and this is the back view of it. So it goes all the way from one end to the next, all the way down. And then the waters are right here. I'm glad I have these little tints on my glasses, because it helps definitely protect my eyes a little bit from the sun glare. I definitely recommend it, having the tint on the glasses, especially when you're outdoors a lot like myself. So this little yacht has a helicopter on top of it. Let me see if I could just turn this way and take a look. See that helicopter right there? Yeah, you can see right on top of another boat, or right on top of the boat. So a mini copter, or it looks like a full-size helicopter. And you got some fancy, stylish boats. Oh, they got music inside them. So maybe these are like you walk on them and they stay there. You can go in there for dinner and for music and enjoy yourselves, but you're not going out into the water. They just stay stationary there. So it's like going to a bar or a club or a restaurant. So this marina is a very long stretch. And the one thing for those of you who are out in the sun and against the elements, please protect yourselves and drink plenty of water, because those who are out there who are in the sun a lot, you need to stay hydrated. And that's one of the great things of how live streaming came about, or even at home streaming. There's always reminders, you know, of hydration, which is great, and I support that. And one of the great things, you know, and it's an easy thing for people to understand. Now let's take a look at this water. I'm gonna flip it over. Let's take a look at that and watch the water. Let's watch the water a little bit over the rail. How it splashes against the rocks, the stones. Okay, back to me. All right. Definitely could have. They have some benches out here, so you can sit and watch the ocean, watch the water, have some peace to your thoughts, to yourself. You can read a book or read your phone. And definitely nice to. Let's take a look at the sun in the background. Kind of dark. I don't know if you could see much. I think people are they're making some noise. Maybe, I don't know if it's from the baseball game or what have you. But I'm definitely. Let's see who we got. Rob, welcome in, guys. Thanks for the shout out. Hey Rob, how are you guys? Did I miss something? Welcome into the stream. I can't see too well because the glare of the sun. Welcome in, guys. Oh yeah, thank you, Rob, for the shouting out. Yeye Luna, a wonderful, amazing streamer from the Philippines. She sings some amazing songs. She sings beautifully. Amazing singer. I watch her often, and I recommend everybody else also come in and watch and support Yeye Luna. She's a fantastic singer. Let's see, Rob, thank you so much for any help that you provide me. Do appreciate that greatly. And okay, we'll scroll. Yeah, thank you, Rob, for tuning in as well. High Score Run, thank you for saying hello to High Score Run. If anything I missed, I'm sorry for that chat. Seems like there's a dock just for the birds. The seagulls are just sitting there, soaking in the sun, waiting for the moment to go fish. See if we can flip over and see if we can see that. see right here, there's a little dock right here, and it seems like the only ones who are utilizing it is those birds, those seagulls right alongside there. So you can't make them out too well, but you can hear them. There's a big one over there all in the back and making the noise. Maybe it's eating something, I'm not sure. Big older one, and then the others are younger and smaller. Yeah, it's actually, we're in San Diego, Rob. We're in San Diego today for TwitchCon, but I'm not in TwitchCon. I'm outside of the TwitchCon premises of the area. So there goes a bird flying away, and I'm gonna switch back to the front. Yeah, so today we had some good luck with the flipping back and forward. I know when I was in Portugal, when I flip back and forth, it didn't work too well, especially because I was using a third-party app that wasn't too great for the travels out there. So I think I found something that worked to the help of another streamer. I'll give a shout out to Dynamite Twins for guiding me to use the Prism third-party app. So yeah, now I'm coming along the perimeter of the convention center, and right where we're so close to the baseball stadium for the San Diego Padres, and a lot of people are out here for that. Maybe they just left and now they're walking towards this nice pathway to the water. And I'm glad you guys are here to enjoy a little bit of this weather with me. Local time, I don't know what time it is right now, but it's evening time here. It's the evening, probably nighttime already. Probably the sun has already set in the east coast of the country, U.S. So this is exactly what I wanted to do, but I didn't get to do too much of it. I think we got some commotion or sound on the side. I don't know what it's about, but we will just keep that to the background. Oh, there's a strike, I guess. They got a strike about the hotel. So they got a demonstration in the background of this hotel, this major hotel, huge hotel. And they're demonstrating right underneath it, on the side of it, or in the middle of it. And I know 2 years ago I used their garage to park there. I tell you what, gas prices here are still pretty high, but not as high as it was. So it's like at least $2 less, or $2.50 less than it was 2 years ago when I came here. So then there's a nice crosswalk. Let's take a quick look. Our rear view. Yeah, it's 5 p.m. Thank you, Rob, for the time. So there's this nice little platform, this bridge, and I walked it last year, and we're gonna walk it now. All right. So this, when you walk over this bridge, it carries you over the traffic and the train tracks, and it carries you over into the baseball area, baseball stadium area. All right, so you have the convention center on one side of the street, and then you have So over there is a convention center on the side. You can see the sun on that side over there. And oh, you're talking about 5 p.m. here in the Pacific time. Yeah, so it's 6, 7, 8. So 8 p.m. in the East Coast time. So it's dark over there now. It gets dark pretty soon. All right, and this is the field. I don't know what the name of the field is called. Maybe they changed the name. So I won't give any names because I don't remember the name. So there's this little, and behind me you hear the protests. So we're gonna walk this bridge. We'll walk up these steps from the beginning, and we're gonna walk across. So let's take a quick look at the structure. There's some steps that goes up to the landing, and then at the very first part of the steps, there's this structure of cement and concrete and steel, and it takes you up to this certain spot, and it has this column right underneath it, and that's the first part of the structure. And just take a look, and you see it's right underneath this nice tree, and you see the hotel right next to it. All right, and then so you start off from here. You see on the steps going all right, then you go up the steps this way, and it turns, and it goes all the way across to the other side. And like I said, the post right here, and you see on the middle of the bridge, there is this slant of a post, and it's connected with these metal. You could, instead of wires, it looks like connected pieces of steel, and it all goes all the way. Maybe it's welded together, and it goes all the way across. And it's a unique structure here. All right, and let's take a look at the traffic coming in, and look at all those trees. And if we take a quick zoom in, you see over here, there's a tremendous amount of these palm trees, very tall, and it's taking all the way down into the beginning of Petco Field. Yeah, that's what probably it's called. I was going to say Safeco, but maybe that's another state or another city. So yeah, Petco's. Thank you for that, Rob. And that's the outside of the Petco Field. And it's on Harbor. All right, so now let's make our way up this nice pedestrian bridge to take us over. So here we go. We'll begin our pathway up the bridge. I think once I cross over to the other side, we're gonna complete our 360. And so let's take a look at these steps as we walk up. These steps taking us up. Up we go. I like steps because it helps bring exercise. So you can see my shadow. We're walking up these steps. Whenever I see steps, I like to go double, but today I'm just going to go one at a time. So we'll take a nice steady pace walking up these steps. And you can see it's a nice wide structure, plenty of people to cross, and it carries people over to the parking areas and the marina on this behind me that we just left. And now you see some train tracks. So it's not only going over. Let's take a quick side look. It's not only going over this traffic here of cars of the street. It also has a train tracks right down there. So there's a nice little view from this bridge, and you can see this bridge. We're just, and it's a short bridge. It's not, but it's a very nice structure, and people are just coming from the baseball game. Wonder if they had a double header, or maybe it's just from one game. There's a lot of traffic, people coming in and around enjoying the game. So once we cross over this bridge, we'll be crossing over that traffic and also the train tracks. Look at that yellow, the yellow train right there. Let me see how my battery's doing. We're at 50 minutes. I'm at 34%, so we'll go another 10 minutes or so. That'll give us an hour stream. I'm just trying to preserve some battery, and maybe I might meet up with some other streamers for dinner. So I missed. I didn't go to the TwitchCon today. I went yesterday, but I really didn't see much because I was still dealing with a lot of what you call it, programming. And here we go down the steps. And I'm gonna walk slowly so I can watch the steps, and you guys watch ahead of me, a few steps ahead of me, so you can see I'm walking down. It's a good workout, definitely. If you were to run up this about 20 times, up these steps, I would do double steps, skipping a step, and I would get a good workout on the legs. And the last few steps, and we have landed on the other side, and it is called Petco Park. Founding members is Budweiser, Cox Cable TV, and DNC Sports Service, and Soijan Toyota, Sikwan Toyota. So big major companies, corporations sponsoring Petco Park, and that's what you see. Let's take a stop. We'll stop and take a look. There's a massive stadium right there, and that hosts the San Diego Padres.
Go Pods!
There we go. Very nice scenery. Let's take a look at over there at the convention center as the sun is slowly going down. Maybe if I get a charge somewhere, I can get close to the water and see the sunset, or maybe we'll do that tomorrow. So all right, so let's flip it to me, front, and we're back to me. And you see we just walked on that bridge on behind over my shoulder right here, and it was a good nice little walk over the bridge. Hello. And yeah, it's a very quiet town. I don't see too much. I don't hear too much, unless maybe it was a playoff. If they, I'm sure it'll be pretty noisy for playoffs. Playoffs. Talk about playoffs. That's one of the quotes from coach of the Buffalo Bills about not making the playoffs or missing the playoffs for American football. Sometimes you get a gem when you interview the coaches for different sports, and you see the personality come out in different situations. I know I catch myself in moments of very quotable moments, but I don't record them. Mentally, I just acknowledge that I did it. That little noise is crossing for the crosswalk. Let's see if I can cross over this street over here. I'm gonna wait for traffic to stop so I could do it. There's a major intersection. It comes right up to the stadium, and you're either forced to make a right or left. And this traffic I'm talking about, these cars. So is it green for me? Not quite. I have to wait a little bit. Once I see this car pass, I'll cross. And I'll do it. No, just do it. Yep, I got the green. And you know what? I feel I feel the burn on my legs from walking up that steps because I was out here in the sun this evening for about already 4.5, 5 hours. And I'm feeling the burn in my muscles because I drank coffee, so I dehydrated. So I need to get some water in my system for hydration. And you know, some of the effects of COVID was affected a lot of businesses. And you see right here, this sign behind me is an indication of that, where properties are available for lease or for sale. And they had business here, they had restaurants, and a lot of these things are no longer here because of different things. Let's see. Alright, I can't tell how many people are watching the stream, but we're IRL in real life. We're streaming outdoors, and I'm not really doing TwitchCon today. I was at TwitchCon, but I didn't do any streaming yesterday. Okay, so for today we're just doing IRL within the vicinity of TwitchCon. So basically it's just a San Diego IRL. San Diego IRL. And you know, sometimes these restaurants are hit or miss when you're next to stadiums. So last time I was here in San Diego, I ate this Mexican food. I tried something, chimichanga, and it seemed really interesting to eat, but the way they made it, I didn't like it at all. I don't think I'll eat another one in my life. I was like one and done, never try that again. It was just it just didn't sit right with me, and I didn't like it. Let's see what we got here. Still, a lot of people are reminiscent of the people are leaving the San Diego game, and
he did, yeah.
yeah, that restaurant I'm talking about is still there. I'm just gonna show you from the background. So maybe if you order something else, you can like it from them. Maybe, but I would not eat a chimichanga from them at all. I don't recommend at all. So if you're in San Diego, these guys here behind me, don't order a chimichanga from him. I didn't like it. Yeah. Alright, I hear some music over there. Maybe it's from, oh, it's just a impromptu music on the side of the stadium over there. Let's see. I will stream another. Well, there you go. So everybody's celebrating with that music, and that's where you can buy tickets. The celebration of the Padres win today. With a bear, California bear, and then you see San Diego, and you see Brown all around in the back. Playing, he pretty much was the best hitter of all time with the most hits and the highest percentage average. I used to follow sports a lot growing up, and I gave up watching sports and pretty much TV because of the first year of the pandemic, which the way all the professional sports handled it. Commerce Bank, all kinds of businesses. There's a Padres parkade, you could park in there. So a parking garage, a massive, huge parking garage. And in the air, you could smell all the different foods, the grill. It's really nice. Yeah, it's almost like a concert type thing with all the music, atmosphere. I'm walking away to the convention center. I'm not convention center. Walking away from the San Diego Padres stadium, Petco Field, and yeah, it's a massive stadium. I remember when I walked when I was in Seattle. I walked around that stadium over there, and it was a massive stadium. It was. I think it was for the Seattle Seahawks. And it was. You saw pictures of the baseball players. At that time, I think, who did they have? Did they have Ken Griffey Jr. and many other greats? I think it's just before
He was trying to say
they had other legends also play. I forgot his name. Yeah, you could go. All right, so let's take a quick look at the back. And right down there is a gas lamp areas going down that way. And it's a lot of bars, a lot of things are happening. So a lot of live music, a lot of beer, places to drink. But I'm not partaking in any alcohol in this trip because I want to be able to just drive around. So that's what I'll do while I'm walking today in the area. Oh, this is a brand new building, modernized. It looks more like a 1990s type of style. Let me see if we could take a quick look at it. And you see a brand new building in the construction. Looks really nice. So we walk along the construction area, and you can hear that music blasting from a block away, echoing along between the tall buildings and the houses. And you can see the sun, how it cuts it cuts past that tall building over there, and you see how it's shining on one side, and one side it's dark. And now we're going to slowly come into the sun, a full clear view of the sun. And here's some Mexican music, and it's coming down from this direction behind the stadium, the Padres, and you can see some of the seats from over here, a block away from it. Let's see if you can zoom in there. See, you can see some of the seats from here. All right, great. Yeah, I need more battery life to be able to stream longer, so we're gonna be cutting very, very soon. I think we'll be doing that in a few moments. All right, guys. So I took you for a little walk around the glass lamp area where they have the convention center, and you have the San Diego Padres Petco Field Stadium, and now I'm walking around those streets, and I think I'm gonna drive back to my hotel, and then hopefully get a call, or a message from one of the other streamers I finally met today after a couple days being here. It's quite. I think we had thousands of. I don't know how. You can't quote me on how many people were at the convention, but Saturday there was a lot, and they had a block party at the TwitchCon right outside in the gas lamp. So they had about like 4 blocks closed off, 4 blocks or so. Yeah, you hear that music blasting? All right, so we're gonna call it a stream. Enjoy that music. We'll do a little dance. All right, so I'm gonna head off, and with that, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm gonna try and do another stream very soon once I get situated with more battery and everything else. and I'll talk to you, and I'll see you guys very soon. From San Diego, signing off, and I'll see you guys soon. Thank you.